I'm here with Randy Awrey, head coach of the Cougar football team. And today, looking back on this past weekend's season finale, a 25-11 loss to Rockford. And Randy, I guess just based on past history, we were maybe expecting a higher scoring game. That's been the pattern, but this time it was the defenses that had control of the game, and unfortunately, it was one or two drives by Rockford that made the difference in the second half as they pulled away.
Well, we felt real good about the effort that the young men made, and I thought they played very hard, and it was a good game. A lot of excitement going on, and we were playing with 4 seniors, and it was their last game, so we really wanted to win that one for them. But with a young team, we made a few mistakes in critical times, and they were able to get some first downs that if we could have stopped that and got the ball back to our offense, had a better opportunity. And they did good things in the third and beginning of the fourth quarter. They were just running the ball and wasting a lot of time on the clock, and we weren't able to get it back into our hands.
All right, Randy, as you look at offense and defense and special teams, what are a couple of the positive things you can take away from what has been a challenging season?
Well, I think across the board, you look at all the players, we really are only losing 4 young men that are seniors who will be graduating. Mike Bailey, obviously in the secondary, he'll be a big loss. He was a great player back there for 2 years now for us at free safety, but that's the only defensive player that we're going to be missing. Christian Wilkie played tight end, and we used that in a tight end package, so we still have all the rest of the wide receivers back. And then Ricardo Hurley and Adam Suska were backup offensive linemen, so pretty much most of the offense is coming back. Most of the defense, our kickers were both freshmen. Our snappers were freshmen. So when we look across the board, we have a lot of young guys that now have a year of experience at the varsity level, not even JV level, at the varsity level. So we get another year of that. We got a beautiful weight room, get another year in there, get able to get a little bigger, a little faster, a little stronger, have some spring ball practices where we can tidy up some of the offense and defensive schemes, come back next fall ready to go.
All right, and Randy, certainly the guys that finished up the season. I mean, certainly there were a few injuries towards the last part of the season, but certainly the guys that finished up the season, they just kept on working, kept on fighting, and it is great to see the effort from first game to last from all of those guys.
Well, and we're very pleased with the effort. We're very pleased with them taking on the challenges that they did. Our 2 starting corners on Saturday, when they came here in August, were playing wide receiver. So we've moved around a lot of players out of necessity and out of injuries and out of situations that normally happen in a football team. But when you're not very deep to begin with and you have a lot of young guys expected to play, when you take a freshman and he's starting, or a sophomore, and then they do get hurt, the next person to go in is a freshman again. So it really makes it difficult to have some continuity. We never, in all of our games, never had the same 5 starting offensive linemen. We've had to juggle a lot of our secondary. We've juggled a lot of guys around, and what I really appreciate is the effort that all the guys made, the coaches made, the players made, to make those adjustments, to be able to go out there and compete week in and week out.
And Randy, you kind of beat me to my next question. Just the efforts of your entire coaching staff. It is a challenge dealing with the number of young freshmen and sophomores that this program has had the last 2 years. But they've all done a great job.
Well, my hat's off to the coaches. They work very, very hard, put a lot of hours in, and do a lot, not just with the X's and O's, but working with the young men and helping them become not just better football players, but better men. And I think we've accomplished a lot of goals. We had our senior dinner appreciation on Saturday night, and we talked about that we did a lot of good things, but they just didn't show up on the scoreboard. But there are a lot of good things that happened this season, a lot of things that we can build on, and we're definitely looking forward to the Cougars next year already.
All right. We're looking forward to it at this end too, Randy. Like to thank you for your time every Monday throughout the season, and we'll probably check in with you once or twice during the off season. But it probably won't be long now before we're back here in the late summer, just getting ready for Cougar football again. Have a great off season, Randy.
Thanks, Jim, for
All right.